Right now, begin by noticing your natural breath, one inhale and one exhale. No need to change it. Just allow attention to rest on the sensation of breathing. Nothing to fix, nothing to improve. Let the breath continue on its own. And simply notice it as it moves. Now gently bring awareness to where your body makes contact with the surface beneath you. The points of support already here, without effort. Allow attention to rest between breath and body. Nothing additional needed. And for now, just stay with this simple experience. Breathing. Supported. Present. Allow awareness to gently settle into those points of contact. Pressure, warmth, stillness, or subtle vibration. Nothing to interpret, nothing to change. Just noticing what is already present. And as you rest here, begin to sense something simple. You are already being supported. You are already held. And nothing needs to be done about that. Just allowing it to be noticed. Notice the rhythm of your breathing again. Inhale and exhale. Nothing required from you. Let the breath move itself. Let it continue without instruction. And with each exhale, allow the body to settle a little more deeply. As if the system is remembering how to let go. You do not need to force relaxation. It happens when it is allowed. And in the background of awareness, a quiet theme begins to emerge: the experience of trusting yourself. Not as confidence that must be built, but as something already here, waiting to be noticed. Begin a gentle scan through the body, starting at the top of the head. The scalp, the crown, softening slightly. Forehead, allowing it to smooth. Around the eyes, letting them rest. Jaw, unclenching without effort. Tongue resting naturally. And notice something subtle. You can trust your body to soften on its own. No need to command it. Just allowing it. Neck, throat, collarbones. Letting weight distribute itself evenly. Shoulders releasing downward. No longer needing to hold anything unnecessarily. And you may begin to notice your body knows how to let go. Even without instruction. Arms, elbows, wrists, hands. Letting sensation be simple. Warm, cool, neutral. Fingers resting naturally. Nothing to adjust. Chest gently rising and falling. No need to manage the breath. Abdomen softening. Allowing space for breath to move freely. And here, you may notice something important. The body is already trustworthy in its rhythm. Hips, thighs. Letting gravity hold more of the weight. Knees, calves, ankles. Softening into stillness feet, soles, toes. Resting fully, and in this grounded sensation, there is a quiet message beneath everything else. You can trust the ground you are on. And you can trust your own ability to rest upon it. Now bringing awareness back to the whole body. Feeling it as one unified field of sensation. Breath moving through it. Like a gentle tide. Notice the natural intelligence of breathing. How it continues without instruction. And let that become a reflection. That something within you already knows how to function, how to be, how to continue. You are not constructing this moment. You are allowing it. And that allowing is a form of trust. Now gently turn attention toward the breath at the nostrils. Cool as it enters. Slightly warmer as it leaves. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the small pause between breaths. That quiet threshold where nothing needs to happen. And in that pause, you may notice something subtle. You are still here, even without effort. Still present, still aware. Without needing to do anything at all. This is part of trusting yourself. Recognizing that awareness remains even when effort stops. Now allowing thoughts to arise naturally. Without needing to follow them. thoughts may appear, and they may also pass, like movement across a wide sky. Never affecting the sky itself. And you may begin to notice. You don't need to intervene in every thought. Some thoughts can simply move through. Without direction from you. And in this space, there is a deeper kind of trust forming. Trusting that you do not need to control every mental movement. In order to remain steady, bring attention back to the body again. Sitting, resting, supported. Notice again the points of contact. And the way support is continuously available. And allow this realization to deepen gently. You can rely on support without thinking about it. Just as the breath continues, just as the body remains balanced. Something within you already knows how to be here. Now begin to shift attention slightly inward. To the sense of being here. Not your thoughts, not your story. But the simple fact of awareness itself. And notice. This awareness does not need to be created. It is already present. And it does not need to be controlled. It continues naturally. In this recognition, you may begin to sense something steady beneath experience. A quiet reliability. A kind of inner ground. Now gently bring to mind the idea of trusting yourself in daily life, not as pressure, but as familiarity. Think of small moments where decisions happen naturally. When you choose without overthinking. Notice how often life moves forward without perfect certainty. And yet, you continue. You respond, you adjust, you find your way. This is already trust in action. And now, let that understanding soften into the body. As a felt sense, a quiet reassurance that you are capable of meeting what arises, not perfectly, but naturally. And that natural response is enough. Notice again the breath, steady, uninterrupted. And let each exhale carry a subtle message. I can allow this moment to be as it is. Each inhale, I am here to meet what comes. Now allow awareness to widen slightly, to include the space around the body, the room, sounds, silence between sounds. And notice how everything appears within awareness. Yet awareness itself remains unchanged. This unchanging presence is always here. Even in uncertainty, even in not knowing. And something within you can rest in that. Now gently return to the sense of being supported. Held by the surface beneath you. And imagine that support extending inward. Through the spine, chest, limbs, a sense of being carried by life itself, not needing to hold everything together, just participating in what is already unfolding. Notice again, thoughts may arise, sensations may shift, and yet something remains steady through it all. That steadiness is not something you achieve. It is something you recognize. Now resting in a quieter phase, less instruction, more space, just noticing breath, body, and presence. Trusting that nothing needs to be added. You may notice a simple continuity between moments. One breath flowing into the next. One sensation replacing another. And through it all, you remain here, unchanged in essence, steady in awareness. Now begin to slowly deepen this sense of trust. Not as belief, but as lived experience. You can trust your breath to continue. You can trust your body to support itself. You can trust awareness to remain present. And perhaps, most quietly of all, you can trust yourself to be here. Now allow everything to soften further. No need to track anything closely. Just resting in the field of experience. Breath, body, space. All arising together. You may notice the mind drifting. And that is okay. You may simply return to breath when it happens. Gently, without effort. Each return is also trust. Now, very slowly, begin to allow a deeper stillness to emerge. As if everything is becoming simpler. Less needing to understand, more allowing to be. Notice the body once more. Heaviness, support, ease. Notice breath continuing on its own. Notice awareness holding everything effortlessly. And you may begin to sense that trusting yourself is not something you begin, but something you return to. Now resting here, in quiet continuity. Nothing to solve, nothing to improve. Just this. A steady presence, already here. You may remain in this awareness, or begin to gently transition when ready. There is no urgency, only timing that belongs to you. And even that can be trusted. Slowly, gently, allowing awareness to rest in ease. Supported, steady, and present. You are here, and that is enough.